Hey, in this week, I'm going to talk about Germany's Iron Lady, Angela Merkel. Was she a dictator? Let's find out. Angela Merkel, the Chancellor of the Germany, is about to leave office in 2021. She will not be contesting for the next election and she is nearly 16 years in office. When I came across few political commentaries, I noticed that some political commentaries have been made to name her as a sweet dictator like Putin or Xi Jinping. Was Angela a dictator? Let us know your idea in the comment section. Before go ahead, and this is a proper time to subscribe to our channel, and let's begin. Angela Merkel is the third longest serving chancellor in the Germany in recent history. And especially, she is the first ever female chancellor of Germany. And she is the senior leader of the G7 summit since 2014. Not only that, but also Merkel has been widely described as the de facto leader of the European Union and the most powerful woman in the world. Angela Merkel was a scientist before, and there are not many people in world power with that sort of background, as some described her interest in climate change and green energy were inspired by that background. In the wake of President Donald Trump's inauguration, uncertainty about the new US administration's energy and the climate policy prompted commenters and politicians to call to Germany to take the international lead. Merkel says she will try to work with Trump on climate policy while making clear that climate change is absolutely caused by people. Over the following months, Merkel's administration avoided open confrontation. The Chancellor says nothing about the climate change during her appearance with the US President in DC March. Angela Merkel did understand that Germany is one of the pioneer industrial superpower and its social responsibility and the global responsibility. She hosted 3 young environmental activists, including Greta Thunberg, at her chancellery in Berlin. She never hesitated to accept the reality of climate change and the so-called accusation, or we can say suggestion, of activists like Greta. When we refer to the political commentaries, we often see that Angela Merkel has been called as Green Energy Chancellor, Climate Chancellor, the most powerful woman in the world, and more. In the time of Trump administration, Angela Merkel was the true sign of the Western world. She was the replacement of great President Barack Obama in the world political arena. I guess she is playing that role until today. Sooner or later, Biden will be the replacement. She was very successful in most foreign affairs, even in Russia. Her background from East Germany and the good Russian communication might be helpful on her journey. More than that, she was gently pulling back Putin's administration to the Western table. Instead, most other Western leaders pushing policies over Russia. She was working for the unity of the European Union as the wealthiest and powerful European Union member. Not only in European Union, she also worked hard to World Peace Program with United Nations. She backed some internal policies like minimum wages and the parent benefits to ensure the good life of Germans. When the COVID-19 pandemic hits the world, Germany could stand out with low cases and low number of deaths from other European Union members. And Angela's administration worked hard and did its best to ensure the public standards of life and the protection of small to medium enterprises. Many countries did protect the large enterprises and there is no wonder about that, as Germany did the same. But their effort to protect small to medium grade enterprises were really standing out. She was selected to serve as a chancellor not one or two but 3 times, and finally she announced a couple of years ago that she will not be contesting again. But some sources suggest that Angela Merkel is still popular in Germany, and she is much popular around the world for her refugee policies and the peace-building efforts. Anyway, her party has announced a new candidate. The specialty was the new candidate also a woman. Some reports say that she managed to lead a man-oriented old-fashioned party to welcome her as the chancellor candidate, and she has established a path forever. As the German administration structure isn't similar to US that only allowed to 2 terms in the office as the president, but it doesn't mean the German chancellor is a dictator. I guess her straightforward, strong decisions may fool up that idiotic idea about the dictatorship, but she has proven that she is the symbol of democracy and the Western civilized political culture. What do you think about Germany's Iron Lady? Let us know in the comments, and do not forget to share this video to pay respect to her. I am Anu Bernard. See you in the next video.